Hey everybody, welcome to my show. I'm your girl Maddie from Top Rope Squishy. And if you don't know who my guest is today, where have you been? She's like my number one fan in the chat for my show, along with my sis Anna. It's none other than Miss Courtney of the Midwest Mark. Say hi, Courtney.
Hi, everybody, and let everybody know I am the Midwest March champion.
That's right. Let them know. Let them know when they can find you. Let them know where you like when you guys go live, all that good stuff.
All right, so we go live on Tuesday. We cover Elevation and Dark on Tuesday. Wednesday is the Rampage. Sometimes we go live on Thursday, sometimes not. Friday we do the live Rampage show, and then we also do the audio version for the Spotify and all that jazz.
Yes. So people, the Midwest Marks, in case you guys don't know, it's an awesome podcast. And if you're not following them, you need to follow them. We also have our second guest joining us via car.
Yeah, I'm still in the car, so.
Say hi to everyone. Tell people where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm, as you know, the first lady of Off the Top Ropes podcast, which right now we're on our little break until the end of July, the week of SummerSlam. You can find me on Instagram at charlene.cadilla, and you can find me at Twitter at MoxCrew2021.
Awesome. Just tweeting it out. People, the links are also in the description for my guests. So make sure that you check it out once the show is over. If you're not already following these awesome ladies and subscribe to their awesome podcast. Hello to everyone in the room. Thank you guys for taking a moment out of your life to come and watch this show. Of course, we have so much to talk about. Like, so much to talk about. You know, Double or Nothing, Dynamite. The biggest conversation that has been taking place has been revolving around none other than MJF. And we can't move on tonight without covering everything that has been happening with MJF, starting with Double or Nothing. Okay, so I don't know how excited you guys were for the Wardlow versus MJF match, because for me,
huge.
Huge,
I was
right?
looking forward to it. Yeah, looking forward to Wardlow destroying him.
Yeah, same.
Did you guys at any point fear that that MJF might not show up after missing the fans meet and greet the day before?
Yeah.
I was losing it. I was livid. I was like, oh my God.
I was like, is he really gone? Is he not going to show up and he's going to screw Wardlow over? Absolutely not. No.
You know, I thought about it, but then I said, yeah, we're gonna talk about that speech. And I said, you know what? He has this thing against the WWE wrestlers coming to AEW, and Wardlow's not a WWE wrestler, so I didn't think he would screw Wardlow over. But you know, when he did show up, being that it was the first match of Double or Nothing, I was like, oh my God, is he coming? He's there. Ooh. And then you heard the chants. He showed up. He showed up. So yeah, people. In case you're wondering what's going on with my chin, I was telling Courtney about it before we went live. This is not a decoration. I burned my chin a few days ago eating very hot pizza. I have a tendency to eat things that are still on fire, apparently.
Oh,
no. A piece of pizza landed on my chin and burned the top layer of skin off. So,
ouch.
Yeah, but I am doing great. It's almost healed, but it's nasty and scabby, and I exclusively going to show that on YouTube. So the Band-Aid it is. Anyway, y'all, if you're not following me on Twitter, please do at Top Rope Squishy and Instagram as well. And subscribe. Hit that like button. What are you waiting for? All right, y'all. So yes. So MJF showed up to get squashed by Wardlow. Yes?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Everything we
About
waited,
time.
right?
Right.
It was so much fun to see him get the 10 power bombs. I had said 10 on one of my previous shows. My husband had said 8. My sister, I think, said 20. I was like, I think he'll die if they do 20. But
you would deserve it though.
Yeah. That's true. He definitely deserved it. He deserved all the 10 that he got. But we're just gonna jump right into Dynamite. We'll go back to Double or Nothing, but we have to jump into Dynamite, continuing on with the MJF situation. His promo. I have a survey going on right now on Twitter because a lot of people are saying this is absolutely a work. A lot of people are saying it's a little bit of both. It's a work and it's not a work. And I think it's something like that. He called Tony Khan a fucking mark. He said, fire me, Tony. Tony, fire me, you fucking mark. His mic went off. He threw the mic down. Today, he's not on the roster.
His merch is off to the shop.
His merch is gone. What the fuck? If this is a work, it is the best work in history, ladies.
That we've all been played, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Weigh in. What do you guys feel? What do you think? Because I'm sitting here like, is it a work? Is it not a work? I'm so confused.
I'm in the middle of it. I feel like it could be a little bit of both. Like, I mean, some of it seems like it's like legit hate and heat, and some of it seems like it could be like a work and everything.
Yeah. I like you guys. I'm teetering in between, but y'all know how I feel about MJF. I really don't like him, but
who does?
There's no sweat off your back, huh, Courtney?
No, it ain't. So I ain't worried about it. I'm going on to the next match.
On to the next. We don't care, right? But
right.
Let me ask you something, Courtney. Do you think that MJF leaving AEW would be a bad thing for AEW or no?
Actually, I think it's a little bit of both. I think it could be a good thing for him, but a bad thing for AEW because he's such one of the main pillars in the company. It would be desperation if he left. That's what I feel like.
I feel the same way, but I feel like opposite. I feel like if he goes to WWE, it's gonna be bad for him there because if you look at it, WWE's already got someone like that in MJF. I mean, the Miz there, and I mean by him going there, he's just gonna be playing second fiddle to the Miz. He's gonna be like stuck in feuds with the Miz and everything, and he's not gonna be able. All his promos are gonna be like scripted, so he's not gonna be the same character that he is in AEW right now.
Exactly. The character that he worked so hard to build, the character that made him who he is today, he would not be able to express himself. No, it won't be the same.
He won't be able to cut promos like he did last night on national TV now.
No fucking way. And with Warner Brothers and all those executives that were sitting there and Tony Khan let him do this, clearly Tony Khan let him do it. The way that they shut off his mic, they could have done it at any point. So, I don't think he went out there without them knowing that he was about to do something crazy. He won't have the same Agreed. He won't have the same freedom in WWE.
No.
Correct. MJF
most definitely won't.
Similar, to be fair.
He'll be watered down.
Absolutely.
He'd be watered down in WWE. His character wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't be the same. And granted, he'd probably get what he was looking for initially, which is to have, more money. But that commodity is going to wear itself out. And when you realize that your character is not where it should be, and this is what you've done beginning from AEW, you've built this character like 24/7. You're in this character. It's not even gonna matter anymore when you go to WWE. So I still think he is gonna leave. However, I don't know what his future in AEW is. Are they still gonna give him the belt? Is he still gonna be the one to dethrone CM Punk?
If he isn't, I feel you have to put the title on Eddie Kingston. I mean, the feud's already built in there. Like, that's what I would do. In a heartbeat.
Really?
Ooh, I like that thinking, Char. Either Eddie or go back to Wardlow, maybe. Because let's just say Wardlow hadn't been showing up for a while. It's been War Dog that's been showing us and giving us all this fire. And I'm here for it.
I mean, yes, but I think Wardlow is going to be the next in line to take the TNT belt.
I think so, too.
Oh, okay.
And I think...
And Eddie's been building his character up strong the last few years. I'd say just shoot the rockets at him. If MJF's gone, just put him in contention for the AEW World title. It's been a long time coming.
Absolutely. If MJF is gone, if he's not gone, then it's clear that MJF should be the one to dethrone Punk with that history that they have. And even how he did his promo yesterday, it was kind of like an ode to Punk's pipe bomb promo, which everybody's been...
I'm the best in the world stuff.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Of course. But yeah, so this has been the big talk. This has been the big thing. Everybody's tuning in now to see what the hell is going to happen with MJF. Is this a work? Is this not a work? You know, will he come back on the roster? Is his merch coming back on? How is TK spinning this? Because this is really the first time that TK has been met with this type of a situation. So how is he going to handle it? And I think that the next few weeks are going to be very, very telling. Also, people saying that MJF mistakenly went babyface as they were chanting his name. See, a lot of the stuff got cut off. When MJF left, what I think some people didn't see was that CM Punk came out, and so did Matt Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the crowd...
They chased him through the crowd.
Yes. He went through the crowd, and the crowd started chanting, MJF, MJ. Okay. He only gets chants and cheers in Long Island. So for this to have happened, maybe it's a turning of the tide. Like, I mean,
in LA?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Anyway, it was nice. Jumping back to Double or Nothing, it was nice to see Wardlow finally beat MJF. But something huge that also happened was that Athena has arrived. Woo! Known as Ember Moon for anybody who is not aware. Big name. Yes, another former WWE star, which is going back to the MJF thing, something that a lot of stars that are originally AEW have seemingly been, pointing to. For example, Statlander made a comment that she's playing second fiddle to everybody that's being brought in from the other company, and that she keeps getting her shots taken. And here comes Athena staring down Jade for the TBS championship, when I believe I'm not alone in thinking that Chris Statlander should have been and should still be the person to dethrone Jade for that belt. I am a fan of Athena. She is absolutely wonderful in the ring. She knows what she's doing. She could drop her promos, great character work. Obviously, this woman has experience. And is it okay for her to get the TBS championship? Sure, but just not before Chris Statlander. And that's just how I feel. What do you guys think? Because I don't know.
I feel the same way. I mean, Statlander's been there from the beginning, and the way her character's been built lately, I feel like she should be the one to dethrone Jade for the title. But I mean, with Athena coming in, I feel like they're gonna push her to the moon, and she's gonna be the one that's gonna end up dethroning Jade.
Oh, we're gonna lose Chris Statlander to the other company also.
Oh, gosh,
I hope not, but I love Statlander. And don't get me wrong, Fallen Goddess, I love you too. But there comes a time when your talent is tired of the new people coming in and they're not getting their shine, so therefore they are going to be willing to just walk away.
Agreed.
Oh, for real?
Like today, I saw something about our girl Thunder Rosa.
I read two different stories. I mean, I read she's frustrated with the way she's been booked, but I've also read that she got sent home at Dynamite because she was sick. So I don't know which story is real, which one isn't, or if it's both. I don't know.
I mean, when my girl Thunder starts talking that she's frustrated, it's scary for me because Thunder, was the crowd favorite and has been built up before she even signed with AEW. I think Tony Khan threw the bank at her because WWE was clamoring for her at the same time, even though they wanted her to be a ref in WWE.
What a waste of her talent.
What a fucking waste. Deep too. What a waste. But this is what Courtney is saying is what I have been also thinking, and is what's been conversation. When do you stop catering to the talent you're bringing in from WWE and you start giving the just dues to the talent that signed with AEW from the beginning and has been holding the company up even during the pandemic? Now the pandemic's over and you have all these crowds again and all these people, and it seems like the only people getting any real shine are the WWE people. And I mean, it shouldn't be such a clear disconnect.
That too.
Go ahead, Char.
That too, but you have to figure though too. Another reason why she's probably getting frustrated. I mean, look at how the attention that Britt Baker's been getting. She's been shoved down our throats for who knows how long, and it's like she's not even the world champion anymore. She's winning tournaments. She's on our TVs every week. She's like part of like every story, but you don't have time for your world champion. I mean, What's going on there?
I agree. Thunder became champion and seemingly disappeared from TV.
I don't understand that either. I really don't.
Right? Like
your champion, no matter if it's a male or female, should be getting the same amount of TV time that the male or the other female person is getting.
Correct. And I mean, like I said, wonderful. Athena has arrived. I'm all for it. But here comes Chris Statlander. I mean, can we just talk about the match, the way that she came out against Ruby Soho? I mean, this woman has an arsenal of moves. When she's in the ring, she dominates. Even when
she's a beast in the ring.
Right? So
she demands her presence, and you can feel her presence.
Absolutely. When you had Athena come out and talk to Tony Schiavone yesterday on Dynamite, and then Jade and her baddies came out, which is Red Velvet and Kiera Hogan, and then you had, what's her face, Anna Jay come out, and then when Chris Statlander came out, the crowd went crazy. It was like, yay. But when Chris came out, the crowd went nuts, which means she has the crowd on her side. This is the time to take her new character, to take, the fact that she's not in Best Friends anymore, because I don't know, they did that real sneaky, like, and quiet, like, but she's not there anymore. And this is the time for them to build her up, put the belts on her, work on her. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're going to lose with this one, and once again we're going to be stuck in a situation where you have a WWE personality getting ahead before an AEW personality. We missed Shar. She'll be back.
Okay.
What do you think? I mean, they should push Statlander.
I think Statlander should get a big old push for the championship. Absolutely agree with that. She's been my girl since day one. You know, I'm here for Statlander, I'm here for Nyla, I'm here for Thunder.
That's right.
I mean, there's a lot of these ladies who I adore and love. There's some that I don't love.
We know. We know how you feel about DMD, which
Yeah.
is hilarious because that is one of the talks that we were going to have on my last Dynamite review show. I mentioned that I thought they were going to give Adam Cole baby and his baby, Dr. Britt Baker, the championship belts because they're together. How cute would that be? And some people are like, oh, I don't think so. But that's exactly what happens. Dr. Britt Baker, which is one of Courtney's favorite wrestlers.
Nah, she ain't.
And Adam Cole won the Owen Hart tournament. I'm not upset with that because that means Ruby Soho didn't win. Yeah, call me a hater. I don't care. But I was perfectly okay with this. Char's like, no, Char should have been Tony.
I mean, like I've been saying, I'm sick of Britt being shoved down our throats. Like, I don't think she needed the tournament win at all for her to do anything. She had just came off off winning the world championship and everything, and she's been handed every major thing in every major tournament, every major everything. It's like she didn't need it. It wouldn't have elevated her. I need to lose the match. She would have been fine, but no, they have to give her the crowning achievement, which she didn't even need it in the first place.
She didn't.
It made no sense at all to have Britt Baker win. Like, really?
It made no sense.
I would have rather seen Tony Storm or actual Canadian win the tournament. Just like when Kyle O'Reilly lost, I thought he was winning for sure.
Yeah,
and because he's Canadian, it would have made more sense. And for like Kyle would have had a great connection. Britt don't know crap about the Hart family. Come on now. Quit shoving her down our throats, please. For God's sake.
For real, right? She doesn't need it. Like, someone else could have been elevated in that spot.
Yeah, I agree. It could have been anybody else's match. When she won and Ruby Soho didn't win, it then made absolutely no sense to me why she beat Chris Statlander. Like, I thought, okay, if they're gonna have her beating Chris Statlander in this tournament, even though Chris Statlander was just stepping in for Sheeta, I figured if you're gonna have somebody like a Ruby Soho beat a Statlander, then that is because you are giving them the belt. So when she lost the belt, I was like, okay, so what was the purpose? Who is writing this? Because y'all dropping all the balls. They're all being dropped to me.
I know.
No sense.
And then it concerns me about Sheeta because I'm out here reading things that she's hurt, but is she really hurt? Because I've been reading other things that it's just, what in the world? Bring Sheeta back. I mean, if she's not hurt, but if she's hurt.
Yeah, I don't think she is hurt. I think what it is she's busy doing her stuff in her show and stuff in Japan and everything, and that's why she hasn't been around to do anything.
Yeah, I heard she's busy in Japan doing her stuff, but they're saying that she's injured. I don't know.
It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, keep Sheeta off, like to keep Sheeta out of the Owen Hart tournament unless she was actually injured or indisposed because she had a prior commitment would have made no sense to me. And to not have Chris Statlander be part of the original lineup also made no sense to me.
Right.
People were saying, oh, you shouldn't be so upset, Maddie, because this just means that Statlander's going for the TBS championship. Athena's here going for the championship. So tell me what now, people? What now?
Who
But
knows?
with these people telling us how we should feel, you really shouldn't tell a female fan how we feel.
Oh,
Okay,
definitely not.
Do not tell me how to feel about this,
No.
right? Do not tell me how
right,
to feel about this.
exactly.
That's my thing. It's like, don't tell me how to feel. I've been dealing with this like all day on social media. Like, you're not allowed to feel this way because you're a fan. I'm like, shut up. I'm allowed to feel whatever damn way I want to. Because something happened on Dynamite last night that just really has me completely irked. But
So let's bring
yes.
that up. Let's move to Dynamite. What irked you on Dynamite, Shar?
that opening segment, I mean, with the tag match, it's like all I seen really was Punk botching it. But then what made me really mad is they've been building toward Tanahashi versus Mox for like the last Mox has been like wanting him for like the last 3+ years. And what ends up happening is Tanahashi gets CM Punk at Forbidden Door. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like, I mean, so he's not getting this match at all, or are they saving it for Japan? I don't know what's going on here, but he's been waiting long enough for that match. Like, give him the match that he's been wanting first. Like, screw whatever Punk wants and stuff. Give him another match. There's other people in New Japan he can beat. That'll be fine. But no.
I was waiting for Kenta to show up because I know
Exactly.
Punk and Kenta have the most chemistry. Give me
story's there. The story's there. Kenta's mad at Punk because Punk stole his finisher. Come on, like the GTS.
But then again, TK's booking the show. But what do we know? Hire us. We'll turn AEW around for you.
I know.
And then I'm being told, oh, don't be mad. Mox doesn't need to be at the Forbidden Door show. He's got blood and guts. That's its own separate deal. He's dealing with Jericho in an entirely different storyline. He doesn't need to be on the Forbidden Door card. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, people agree with you. It should have been Mox versus Tanahashi. And I saw some of that online. People were very happy to see that Tanahashi is going to be in it, but very confused as to why it's against Punk and not Moxley. So not surprised that this irked you. Not surprised. I was like, let me see if it's what I think. So
and I had another thing irk me. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the whole show it was talking about Tanahashi. But I felt like, to me, it took away from my Redeemer coming back. Miro is back, ladies and gentlemen.
I love Miro, but going back to that whole thing, the other thing that made me mad about the whole Punk thing is Punk's promo to bring in Tanahashi, he made Tanahashi feel like he was just another competitor. He wasn't anything special. It was like... He's like the man from New Japan. Like, why are you treating him like he's just another second-rate guy, another guy to pad your stats with? Give him the respect he deserves. Like,
right?
No, he was just like, just who I got. Who do I
have? Bring him out. Yeah.
Was he hired something last night? I don't know, but your botches, like he fell off the top rope, y'all.
He botched the he botched the double or nothing. Then he botched 2 or 3 times last night. I'm like, seriously?
Well, here's the thing.
Yo!
He had his double or nothing match. He's kind of old compared to other wrestlers. And 3 days later, he's on Dynamite having to do it again. You know what I mean? So I think he's just tired. He was just tired. And that's where the botches came from. No excuses.
No excuses. Then if that's the case and he's banged up and injured, then he shouldn't have a match on Dynamite.
Right.
And
have him cut a promo or something. Have him cut a promo or something. I don't care.
Like, he does a lot of talking. I just have to address Dominican Lou. I'm pretty sure he's referring to my Band-Aid. For the people in the back who didn't hear me earlier, I burnt my chin eating pizza because I like to eat fire. That's what happened. So there you go. DJ Storms is invading.
What up, DJ?
What up, DJ? Hello to everyone in the room. If I haven't said hi to you, and if you're in the room, please hit that like button.
Hey, Lou, Anna, Tom, Joseph.
Hey. And don't forget to check out the links in the description for Shar and Courtney and their respective podcasts, the Midwest marks, and off the top ropes. People, at Double or Nothing, we also saw one belt change hands. CM Punk, of course, became champion. So Hangman Adam Page is no longer the champ. Everybody saw that happening. We knew that was coming.
Mhm.
I also thought, so was a little surprised that the tag belts did not change hands. I thought it, Swerve or Keith Lee or Hobbs or Ricky was going to take it. So I was a little shocked. What do you guys think? A little shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked too. Really shocked.
I was surprised because I had in our Glory winning that match.
Yeah, same here.
But where in the world do we get 4 African Americans in the same room? Okay, that was a key moment for African American people and us because
absolutely,
we loved it. We love to see it.
I felt like it was a drop ball again.
Yeah.
I think Jurassic Express has run their course.
They have. They've went through every tag team pretty much. I mean, the only storyline going on with Jurassic Express right now that's being put off for gosh knows what reason is when is Christian going to turn on Jungle Boy? I mean, we know it's coming, but when are we getting it?
It should have happened 6 months ago, actually.
It should have.
Nobody asked me.
No, nobody asked me either, right?
Y'all should have asked Courtney. Y'all would have known this was supposed to happen. I mean, I really thought that would be for sure the only other belt besides the men's championship belt that was going to change hands. I did not think Jade was going to lose her belt. I did not think Thunder was losing her belt, regardless of the rumors that Deeb was taking it. I'm sorry. No. Thunder is not going to have the shortest reign.
That's what I was like. Is like they were gonna shaft Thunder Rosa with a short title reign. I mean, she just only had one defense with the title. I mean, are you gonna just drop her reign after one defense? No.
No, you got to build around her. Like you need to build her storyline. And I loved her outfit.
Oh, I love that outfit.
It was beautiful. She pulled it off beautifully.
Y'all know who else's outfit I love?
Who?
Cero Miro and Penta Cero Miro and Ray Phoenix. My death triangle was woo.
Oh, that match on Rampage is gonna be sweet.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is against Young Bucks. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that for sure. Julia Hart went healed and finally joined House of Black. I was
about damn time.
You know what? It did nothing for me.
It did nothing for me either. That's why I still say she does nothing. I could do the cheerleader moves better and all that because I was a former cheerleader and a former cheerleading coach. So
there you go. I mean,
there you go.
I was waiting for her to go heel. I was waiting for this to happen.
It dragged on too long. I think that's why it's not really affecting anyone. Is they should have pulled the trigger that night that they were in the ring together and she had the chair with the Varsity Blondes. But no, they put it off and put it off. It's like no one's gonna care if you keep putting it off. It's gonna lose its feeling after a while.
It was underwhelming. It was like
very underwhelming
in Cox's face.
And to be honest. To be honest, she can't wrestle. We see what she's done.
She needs help.
Yeah,
sure.
girl need to get off my TV for a while.
Yes, she does still need training. And I mean, you cannot put somebody in House of Black that is like that because if you look at the House of Black people, I mean, we definitely have to talk about something that happened at the pay-per-view regarding House of Black. It was a trios match. House of Black, Death Triangle, of course. Do you guys remember that part where everybody was flipping out the ring and it was like
yes,
and then it was Brody King's turn, and I don't know if it was because I was high or not, but I'm sitting here watching it and I'm like, oh shit. Is he gonna do it? And he's sitting there and he's like, because people are cheering him on, and he's here going like, I'm gonna fucking kill everybody. He comes out the ring and he doesn't even clear it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
people that were waiting for him didn't know what to do. They were running towards the ring. The commentators.
He needs to work on that. Brody King, you need to work on that.
You need
Definitely.
to work on that, buddy, because you got big dudes that can clear it. Keith Lee clears it easily.
Oh, absolutely.
Wardlow clears it easily. Flores. And you know, I think I've even seen like a Nick Camarado clear that you have no excuses, sir.
No.
He went up like this and dropped like an anvil. You fucked up. You fucked up. You gotta try it again, Brody King. You fucked it up. I think I watched it. If it wouldn't have been built up like that, then I would have been like, "Oh, he missed." But the build.
Yeah.
Okay, that was silly. But anyway, and I don't want to sit on it because I'm sick of seeing my guys get beat down. But of course, the Jericho Bitch Association.
Oh, the Kiss My Ass Club.
Yes.
Why?
They won again.
Why?
I get why, but I'm like, no, this is
I
a match.
don't get why.
I get it. I get why, because they're building to blood and guts. They're building to blood and guts. That's why they had them go over. So if blood and guts BCC can finally go over. But I'm like, why? This match is totally BCC. Yes. What are you doing?
Lou said CM bot.
Right? Way to go, Lou.
Good job, Lou. Yes, I was just like, you know what? I am so tired of seeing Santana and Ortiz lose all the time. And I get this wasn't just Santana and Ortiz. I get this was the Black Combat Pool Club. I get that this was Eddie Kingston. So it was more than just Santana and Ortiz, but Jesus.
I was shocked that Danielson ate the pin in that thing, kind of. Like, I mean, that was shocking.
Yeah. But
Joseph, you know me too well, my friend.
But hey, don't feel bad. I hate them just as much. So.
Yes.
Get them off my screen, especially Jericho, please.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
like
getting
Jericho?
tired. No, we hate Jericho. Sorry, but I'm 100.
Well, I like Jericho. So
get Garcia in the BCC now.
Poor Garcia. But I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Do we? All right. There's two names that I've come up with for the Combat Club. Okay.
Okay.
Would we rather see Tiger Style? By the way, please pray for his family. And Lee Moriarty, or do we want Anthony Ogogo in there?
Moriarty, for sure.
Yeah, I'm Moriarty.
Another person I'd like to see in that group, who's even came out in an interview this past week and saying that they want a part of the BCC, is Jamie Hayter.
Yes, get her in there. She's from England. I didn't even know that.
She said if she wasn't with Britt, she would want to be in the BCC because they fit her style perfectly. So
that needs to happen. That needs to happen.
Especially with the House of Black getting Julia on their side. I mean, it's only fitting that the BCC gets a female member in it ASAP.
And that is
so with the House of Black, do we see... I'm hearing like we might get another member of the House of Black, a male member. And it's either going to be Griff or Brian Pillman Jr. Shout out to Brian Pillman. His mother passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he posted it on Instagram and stuff earlier that he lost his mom.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. RIP to Brian Pillman Jr.'s mom. Damn, now he's an orphan. That sucks.
I know.
Sorry to hear that. Anyway, the Jericho Association, I'm not happy with. I do like Jericho. I'm like looking at my notes and I'm hearing this noise and I look up and it's Courtney. You know, I think they're funny. I agree with No Neck Bone Tone. I think that Jericho has a way of reinventing himself like no other wrestler. I mean, this guy, as soon as he drops something, he picks something up and boom, it sells. Him calling himself a wizard is hilarious. He's been the
Is
devil.
he Harry Potter now or something?
Yes. Listen,
No.
but I'm not feeling the appreciation society. I get he's trying to elevate these younger members and whatnot, but I honestly am done with that. So
Yeah, all he can do for Garcia is like build his character wise, but Garcia's not a fit for that group. He'd do better, learning from Moxley, Danielson, and Regal. I feel that like that could elevate him to even higher level than what Jericho can do for him.
I think eventually. I think what happened to Wheeler Yuta was very special, that he got added to the Black Combat Pool Club, because as soon as he got in there, as soon as they took him out of Best Friends and put him in there, his stuff went through the roof.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Yes, I'll address Lou Boo in the room. Lou Boo, the one whole reason I hate the Kiss My Ass Club is because of one individual, and his name is Chris Jericho. Emphasis on the ho.
Oh my lords. And there you have it, Lou. There you have it, Lou. So now you know that she does not want a taste. Okay. Moxley beat Daniel Garcia, as we're talking about this, in a submission.
What a match.
That match was really good. That match was really, really, really good. Of course, Moxley bled, because Moxley bleeds for every match.
I wish he wouldn't. Every time he has a match, I always ask myself when he gets busted open, can you go one match without bleeding? I guarantee his wife feels the same way.
Yo, I love Harry Potter, but I can't stand Chris Jericho. I've hated Jericho since I was a kid, boo.
Oh wow, this ain't nothing new.
No.
So I mean, I like wizards. Like you, Courtney, I'm a big Harry Potter fan, but and I do like what Jericho's doing with his "I'm a wizard" fireball, because it's hilarious and anything to make me laugh, right? But going back to this is gonna be ongoing, I think, back and forth until the match happens at Blood or Guts
at the end of the month.
Black Combat Pool Club is gonna be feuding with the Jericho Appreciation Society, so this is gonna be happening, and there's gonna be wins on both sides until the actual Blood and Guts. But I think that the Black Combat Pool Club, Santana Ortiz and Kingston, are going to win Blood and Guts.
And we're getting the BCC Wheeler Yuta back.
Oh, yes.
He lost in Super Junior, so he's coming back.
And he's already put out a hit on JAS in his post-match presser, saying that he's going to F JAS up when he gets back. So
yes. And I already know 2 members we need desperately. Well,
who
to even out the numbers, we need, and I would love to see a reunion. You know where I'm going with this, Maddie, I think. We need Homicide and Hernandez. One last LAX.
Then who do you have sitting out? Because then if you add the team, that's like 7. Now you have to add like 1 or 2 more members to JAS. Who do you add for JAS to even that up?
That is going to be a 30-man match.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know that Homicide. I mean, they have made like notes or comments about it in their promos about.
Yeah, they've been talking about like how Mox is like a member of their team too, but I don't like Homicide has on social media, but I just don't see any connection into it right now.
I don't see them coming.
Well, it would be, to me, it would be reuniting LAX, but not.
But you'd have to sit somebody then. Who would you
Yeah.
be sitting out? You'd have to cut two. You'd either have to cut 2 members of the team, or you'd have to add 2 members to JAS to even
Well,
this out.
since Yuta is, you
He's
know,
coming back.
I know he's coming back, but sit him and Garcia out for this one.
So
That's what I was thinking.
So 6 on 6. But you still have to. Then
Yeah.
it's still. Well, then
I guess I was trying to make it a 12-man tag or something. I don't know.
Good thing we don't have to fucking put this together. And Dominican Lou said, and throw Diamante in there too. Click,
Yes,
click.
where has my girl been? Diamante, we miss you, boo.
I think she's on Dark a lot. I don't know recently.
Yeah, she's been in like a lot of trios and stuff like that I've seen.
There you go. Yesterday we got. I know you're not a fan of Baker, Courtney, and Shaw. You're tired of her, but the match we got yesterday was really good. The tag match with Soho and Storm versus Baker and Hayter. It was excellent. These women could really go. I would love to see a Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter match 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That would be phenomenal.
I mean, we saw
another one
tournament, but I mean,
yeah, we saw that, and I wouldn't mind the number 2 of Jamie versus Toni Storm at all.
Mm-hmm.
I do think, however, they need to push Toni really quickly because of the screw job they did to her.
No, yeah. In the tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so frustrated that she did deserve to go over Britt in that tournament. But who am I to book? I'm not a booker.
Yeah, neither am I. But hey, TK, call us up if you watch.
Call us up. You know, I did a survey on this too. What match that people really want to see? And, you know, a Toni Storm versus Ruby Soho, I think, was like one of the top ones that people wanted to see. But I thought Toni Storm versus Statlander.
Yes. That should have been the finals of the tournament. That should have been the finals of the tournament to me. Like,
Statlander going over. But hey, whatever. What do we know? We're just fans that watch the product.
Yeah, we know. We don't know what we're talking about, right?
And not only that, but hello, we're females. Hi guys.
We would know or would be able to say what we want to see, and you know.
Yeah, but no, we're just in the wrestling industry because we just like the way they look. We don't know what we're talking about.
Girls are cute.
Yeah.
We had a 10-man tag, which was really like all over the place. Exactly.
I didn't know how to keep up.
You know what the problem is? The problem is Rick Knox is your referee, and he loses control of the damn match before it gets out of hand.
It was out of hand. I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch because there was just so much going on. No matter where you looked, something was happening. And, you know, Jungle Boy got pinned. But, you know.
Which it doesn't hurt Jungle Boy, but I wasn't expecting the Young Bucks and them to win. I was expecting Darby's team to win, okay?
Based off what happened at the pay-per-view, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I think that's basically why they won because Kyle did not get to the pay-per-view, you know. Did the Young Bucks lost at the pay-per-view?
Kyle beat Darby at the pay-per-view.
Oh no, I was talking about the Owen Hart tournament, but yes, at the pay-per-view. Whoa, that completely changes what I was gonna say. I was gonna say they all lost at the pay-per-view, and so it makes sense that they would win here. But you're right, Kyle O'Reilly did win at the pay-per-view. He beat Darby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Darby, all his coffin drops and more coffin drops.
Yeah,
coffin smashes, coffin slaps, coffin drops.
Yeah.
Darby's coffin stuff has run its course with me. I don't want to talk too much about.
Don't let Anna hear you say that.
Because Anna's favorite wrestler is Darby, and he'll kill me on the side. So, but anyway,
Don't killers.
Fun match. Wardlow pretty much destroyed DJ Drake.
I love what happened.
JD Drake. I said DJ Drake. I'm gonna call him back from here on out. His name is DJ Drake. That's it.
Hey, I like that better than JD. So we roll with it.
But yeah, that was not a shocker to me. That's another reason why I'm not sure. What happened?
What happened post-match was hilarious with Mark Sterling coming out and serving him notice based off the security.
And he looked like a human jar of Pepto-Bismol in that suit.
Oh my god. He might be without a job soon. I mean, think about it. I mean, with MJF not being there and Jade having Stokely Hathaway with her. I mean, where does Mark Sterling fit in? I mean, Tony Nese? I mean,
that's it. Just Tony Nese.
That's it.
And Johnny Elite came out. He had an open challenge, and that's when Miro, the Redeemer,
welcome back, Miro.
Miro.
All waiting for Miro to return. It was so underwhelming, his return, unfortunately, because it was overshadowed by everything I think that had been going on with MJF. And that's what I really feel, that MJF situation overshadowed everything. And so his return to Dynamite and to AEW was underwhelming, but I was very excited to see him back.
I was excited too.
Same.
And thank you, CJ Perry, for tweeting out my reason to watch AEW Dynamite tonight is Miro.
Yes, it gave a lot of people the idea that if his wife is tweeting this, then he must be returning tonight. And sure enough, that's what happens. And another thing, we're getting a hair versus hair match versus or versus Jericho.
I know.
Why are men doing the hair versus hair? It's better. My personal opinion, hair versus hair should be female talent, not male. But whatever. What do I know?
Some men are really attached to their hair and do cry when it's cut.
I mean, look at Jericho last night when he got his hair snipped by Ortiz.
Yeah, I mean that's a big deal. But I feel that Jericho is actually ready to change his look, and this is just a way for them to do it within a storyline. I do not believe it's going to be Ortiz losing. I believe Jericho is going to lose, and he's going to lose his hair.
Jericho also needs to change the hair color because you look like a bird pooped on your head, boy.
Oh no!
JAS needs to get their comeuppance somehow. I mean, they need to start eating some L's in this story.
Yes,
I agree. They need to start eating some L's. All right, people. Is there anything that we did not cover that you guys want to talk about from Double or Nothing or Dynamite before we jump into the hot seat?
No, although I was
congratulations to Hookhausen on their win. I mean, which we knew was coming, but Danhausen getting the win for them. Congratulations.
Congratulations indeed. Danhausen cursed Tony Nese. He's a lot of fun to watch. I didn't think he was like some major wrestler.
I told everyone he can wrestle too. I was finally glad that it wasn't like a 5-minute squash where he wasn't getting anything in. He got some offense in.
Yeah, he got some things really good. I'm glad they let him do a few things, so it's not just all this comedy. You know, he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, people, as you know, I've been ending my show with "Would you rather" questions, and they can get a little weird.
I see.
I have a few for each of you, and I'm going to go back and forth between both of you. I'm going to start with Courtney.
Okay.
So here we go. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Courtney, Would you rather go to the grocery store in your underwear or go to the beach nude?
Let's have some fun. Let's go to the beach naked.
Courtney, you are so daring. Oh my God. I did not see that coming. Okay. Star, would you rather have uncontrollable gas for an entire month or pee on yourself at work?
Oh God. They're both pretty bad. Oh my God.
Which one would you get over faster?
Probably the first. Oh man.
So if anybody smelt it, Char does
Anna said pee at work.
At work. I get it, Anna. One and done. You don't gotta live with it for a month. Char, you're gonna be farting for a whole month. All right, Courtney.
Yes.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather date someone who refuses to kiss you or someone who refuses to give you oral sex?
I'll go with the second one.
Really? I'd be like,
you gotta kiss me. Come on now.
You gotta do the other thing for sure.
Tone.
All right, Shar. Would you rather have a full-blown mustache for a whole year or permanently hairy legs for 10 years?
The first one. Absolutely not. I don't want to look like an ape.
It's like, I'll deal with the mustache.
I can deal with that.
All right, Courtney.
Yeah.
Would you rather clog the toilet on a first date or clog the toilet at the first day of a new job?
First day at a new job.
She's like, fuck all these people I work with. I gotta impress the date. Oh, it's funny. All right, Shar. Would you rather smell like cheese that has been left in the sun or a hamster cage that hasn't been cleaned in 2 weeks?
Oh my God.
Where did I get these from?
Oh man. Probably the cheese.
Stinky cheese.
Probably.
No, you on a roll. You're gonna have a mustache, stinky cheese, and farting for a whole month. Ain't nobody gonna come near you. All right, y'all. These are the final two. Courtney, your final question.
Okay.
Would you rather sleep with someone on the first date or make them wait 6 months to have sex?
6 months, boo. I ain't no hoe.
Oh, shit!
Good one.
Courtney said, you're gonna have to work for this, Nana. Sorry. Okay. All right, Shar. You ready for your final question?
Right.
Would you rather, for life, give up sex or give up all your favorite foods?
Well, this one's easy for me. Saying I'm not dating anyone, I'm single. I'll take the first one. I'm single. Everyone.
Ladies,
Yay!
we gotta work on that. We gotta make sure that the next time Shar gives up on food, not sex, y'all. Ladies, this was so much fun.
Oh, it's a blast.
Yes, we had a great time. We have come to the end of our show. So, if you are not already subscribed to the Midwest Marks, if you're not already subscribed to the Off the Top Ropes, if you're not already following Courtney and you're not already following Shar on Twitter, please do yourself a favor and follow and subscribe. The links to their respective podcasts and to their Twitter handles are in the description. So please help yourselves to some awesome follows and subscriptions, because both of those podcasts are great and both of these ladies are so much fun to follow on the timeline. And also, I want to let them get a moment to say goodbye. So, Courtney and then Shar, take it away.
This is your Midwest March champion, Miss March, signing off for tonight. You can follow me on the Bird app at Miss Courtney28, or on my Instagram is CourtneyHolland35.
Go ahead, Shar.
Yeah, I just lost my OTTR championship at Double or Nothing by one match. Oh, that.
Oh no!
Yeah, but I'm getting it.
Be Mike, she's coming for you.
Yep. I already told Blackheart, and Blackheart's the '1 contender, and Mike's the champion. I told him I'm gunning for that title, so I'm coming back for it before next season starts.
Oh shit! Is WrestleNary on tonight?
No, they're on summer break too.
Oh, that's right. So WrestleNary will come on after July, correct?
Yeah, July, the end of July. Our first episode for season 6 is going to be July 29th, so SummerSlam weekend. That'll be our first episode back from our little brief hiatus.
It's a nice little hiatus. Make sure that you guys tune in when they return, and make sure you're checking out the Midwest Market.
Yeah, we're going to be super busy coming up post-July. We have a lot of big things planned coming up soon, so can't wait to share that with everyone.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the return. And people, this is it. Your host, Maddie Anderson. I am out. As always, a lot of love, peace, and of course, wrestling. Keep it real, y'all, and stay blessed, stay safe. COVID is still out there, y'all. So wear your mask.
Mask up.
Yep, wear your mask. All right, y'all. I'm out. We're out.